What's up, guys? Macho Dan here in the cave, and I'm pretty excited today. I get to start on a project. So we moved in this house 9 or 10 months ago, and something just hasn't been cutting it, and it's the steps down to the Macho Cave. They're just old plywood. There's paint all over them, and they just kind of distract from the experience of walking down into this cool space that I've been trying to create. So yeah, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna try to do it with minimal investment. I'm gonna, use some paint. I'm gonna use some trim, and most importantly, I'm gonna use some comic books to provide some much-needed entertainment and change to the space. So here's the plan. I went to my local comic book store and I took my daughter. We dug through the quarter bins for probably about an hour, and we picked up 20 to 25 comics that were a quarter a piece. And the cool thing about this is you can really spend your time. You can find comic book artists or writers or just characters that you really enjoy. I picked a bunch that I enjoyed. You don't always get everything you're looking for, but I got plenty of material to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those comics and I'm gonna cut them up. Okay, now that you're done screaming at the TV, just hear me out. These comics were 25 cents a piece. They are second or third printings. They have covers removed. They have stains on them, and they're just generally garbage to most people. But to me, I saw something different. I saw a chance to take those comics, and instead of just having them sit in a bin somewhere, I could use them to create something really cool and really unique in the space that I live in, that I love. And this is how I did it. Alright, make sure these suckers are sturdy. That'll do it. Just like that, we're finished. So it was a project. It took a lot longer than I thought. It took more materials than I thought, but we're pretty much done. There's a little few things I need to button up, but I can't wait to get this video out for you guys to see it. I'm really kind of proud of this project. It was a quick freshen up, quick makeover for these steps. They were just gross and old, and I didn't have a lot of money to spend on it, but I had time. So I think my total cost is probably $70, including the paint, the trim, and the comic books, which is pretty crazy. So let's take you guys on a tour and see what you think. Okay, tour time. So started on the bottom here, classic Jim Lee X-Men #1. And before anybody starts screaming at me, I have like 4 issues of this particular Cyclops Wolverine cover. I think it was like maybe the most printed comic in history. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, there's thousands and thousands of these issues in the dollar bin. And so it's Jim Lee's art is killer. The action is so good. I mean, look at this. Psylocke and Gambit and Wolverine is just awesome. So yeah, I cut it up, and I don't feel bad. I'm not going to apologize. Next, I did a Ghost Rider issue, and once again, 25-cent bin. Like, look at that action. The fire is awesome. Ghost Rider looks super cool, and 25 cents. You can't beat it. So yeah. Above that, we have, it's a Spider-Man issue, I think when he came back from Secret Wars. And I also threw in some ads. You got the man, the myth, the legend, Macho Man Randy Savage right there, watching over me. Rom the Space Knight. I just thought it was cool to throw in some ads. I mean, it's just good stuff. Next up, I have a Centurions comic. Centurions were really important to me when I was a kid, and you know, the cartoon, the comic book, and then the figures that I have. And so I saw this comic. I was like, that would make a pretty cool step. I also have a little shrine to Stan the Man Lee right here. I had to have him up there, and I really like this old ad for Falcon for $12.99. That's crazy. So anyway, Centurions. Next up, I have another vintage X-Men. Don't remember the artist on this one, but man, it cracks me up. There's some Danger Room stuff, and I love that Nightcrawler swings down with some lemonade right here. And then, you know, Colossus and Kitty Pryde are having some lemonade. Beast is holding this photo of Chuck and just thinking about it. It's just great. You know, this Nightcrawler and Wendigo, Wolverine and the OG blue and yellow. I love it. So yeah. Next up, the Max. So when I was growing up, an Image came out and became a thing. The Max was the coolest character I could imagine. I loved him, and I loved his like origin and mythos and all that. It's just really cool. And so Sam Keith is also probably one of my top 3 artists, favorite artists. And so yeah, he gets a step because I love the Max. Next up, we have classic. It's this is a book. It was a Larson run of The Amazing Spider-Man, and this one it's full of action. It's really good. Beast is in it, and whether you love Larson or hate Larson, I personally don't totally agree with his politics, but his art, you can't deny, is incredible, and you know, so some respect there, I guess. Anyway, so another Lee. This is Jay Lee. Did this. It's Executioner Songbook, and like, just check out that cable. He's freaking cool. Wolverine is vicious. This book was awesome when it came out. I have a couple copies of it too, and this fight between Wolverine and Cable in this issue is awesome. So if you haven't seen it, I'll try to figure out what issue it is and link it in the comments below. Next step up, got some classic covers here. None of them, not classic, none of them are particularly super interesting, but they looked good on step, and I'm a big Mike Mignola fan, and so there's a couple Mignola covers there, and they're just beautiful. His art is so underrated for what I mean, it's incredible. I love his art. It's really good. Next to last here, I have a Romita, John Romita, Senior. This one is really great. It's a Fantastic Four book. Mariner's in it thing. Fantastic Four. Even they got Richard Nixon in there, which is crazy and pretty funny. And then last, I ended with some Joes. These are just bio cards out of a book, like G.I. Joe character bios. And I just thought they were cool, and so I trimmed them out and threw them up there, and they just happened to fit really well. So yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoy. You know, let me know, what would you guys have done? Would you have done something different? Is there some characters you hate? I don't know. Let me know. All right, that's it for now at least. There's a couple loose ends that I need to button up, but we turned this into from a dingy stairway into kind of a cool experience to walk up and down. I have some cool ideas for the Macho Cave that are coming up, including something 3D printed that a good friend of mine is doing for me and that I'm really excited about. So if you like this, like the upgrades to the Macho Cave, hit the like button. If you like what you see and you want to share with your friends, please do. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. I'm going to continue to put videos out. I'm trying to do them pretty regularly, but you know, family and stuff, it takes time. So anyway, this is Macho Dan signing out from the Macho Cave. Hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you soon.